Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So in this video, we're going to be going over the announcement of double XP coming back to Runescape 3. So on the latest post on the homepage where they're talking about the combat mastery, they have mentioned quite briefly to a point that they're going to be doing a double XP for February 21st to March 3rd. Now a bit of a weird one is that this is probably the most notice they've given for a double XP coming in a fair while. Normally these are announced on things like Discord servers, Reddit, and normally the homepage gets it the absolute last in a couple of days before the double XP is actually released. But this time we have got near enough a full month to go and get ready and get our items ready for double XP. Now, as we've mentioned in a couple of videos before, December and January were going to be the months the main account spent mining, mainly for wrapping paper, but also to see how much money the main account could earn in basically a month. So because double XP is coming so soon, what I might do is actually sell out all my resources because I've farmed a fair bit of herbs, and cash out and sell that up and then see how much GP we can make on the lead up for a double XP through skilling and AFKing. Now with double XP, I'll be doing my normal sort of videos, what I would do to prep, plans for my account, ways to cashing and make money. The fact we've got 4 weeks in so much notice is a great time for you guys to go and make that extra cash to invest on skills you want to get to either 99, 120 or just simply to level up. Now double XP is even better to do nowadays because you've got the double XP store as well. Now there's an awful lot of items from the double XP store which are highly beneficial to your account, and the fact you can go and earn those while getting double XP in certain skills is even better than normal. Now double XP, you have two ways of looking at it. You can use double XP to save money, and this is in terms of your Bible skills. Even though Bibles have changed a little bit now, they're not so much like expensive, but if you want to sort of level them up quicker, to get the ability to make more money making methods available, or just simply to get them leveled, you can do that, or you can also use your time on the grindy and slow skills, which is kind of what I prefer to do now. Whereas before, like, you would do all your Bibles, like your construction, herb lore, crafting, smithing, because it would save you considerable money. Nowadays in RS3, skilling is very different, and those skills pretty much make you bank now. Like, you can fund an account with very decent PVM gear just from getting all these skills to level 99. So you might not actually want to do it on a double XP, whereas like your grindy, slower skills, I would say, like things like mining, fishing, cooking, fire making, wood cutting, you can use all these skills on a double XP and get them even quicker as well. And things like mining, wood cutting, which have benefited from a very recent 110 update as well, it's a good way to speed up to get the new max level. So I'm going to leave the old Dark Amica. Now I decided to move to Dark Amica instead of Gold, just because I thought it was better GP. It's a lot more AFK, and basically still using the same method we covered in a couple of videos. Stone Spirits plus the Juju Potion basically means this is a full-on AFK, even though it's like level 90. I think the pickaxe helps, my mining level also helps, and all the other sort of stuff as well. But it's been pretty enjoyable, so I'm going to go and just throw these into the Fort Faroon Free mining bank. And then we'll talk about some other stuff as well. So obviously I said we're going to be doing plenty of videos related to what I would do to prep, what I do to make money off it, and all these other stuff as well. I'm just going to talk through all the things I'm going to stock up on, look to both sell and use over double XP as well. Now this double XP, it's a bit of a weird one. I don't really know what my plans are for the main. The main is max now. It's 120 all. I'll probably go and do something like runecrafting. I've got so much bonus XP in it now. I'll probably get 150 runecrafting. And yeah, maybe we go and do some other stuff. I've got proteins I can use as well, so I think we can go and do that. But yeah, in terms of how we've got so far, I'll probably do the video based on like how much I've earned and stuff. But we've got a decent amount of Amica now. That's near enough 7k, and that's about 50 million Amica. And I don't think it's much less than how much that gold ore is. I wonder how much gold ore is now. But yeah, in terms of like the AFKing we've been doing, we've pretty much made a decent amount. Like, I haven't farmed much herbs since we did the last update. I'm at 27.5k dwarf weeds. I'm in a sort of predicament now on whether I use my machines. And again, this is a great thing you can do now with 4 weeks notice. You can get your machines to go and make partial potions, so make potions unfinished, without you having to spend the time to do it. So that's another good thing as well. And obviously all these methods I will talk through in various videos as well. I do think I need to do an updated machines video because invention can be so good and make you money in the background as well. And the fact it's so much more accessible and I don't have to go to the Invention Guild because I can just do my machines here. Currently, I'm running 2 auto alchers, a disassembler, and a partial potion producer. But again, if you guys want to see that, what I'm alching, what potions I'm making, we can definitely look at doing that now. But I think because dwarf weeds are used in extremes and ranging potions, there can be sometimes it's better to make them into unfinished or just to sell them as they are, but I'll be testing that out to see which one works best. But the point of this video was not only to say double XP is coming, but it's also to give you a bit of a warning on things to prep up on and to buy, and then in the next couple of videos we'll do the money making side as well. So what I like to do, if I'm going to be doing things like Divine Use, I'll be creating a Divine U every single day and simply stocking up that in the bank and going to World 84 every day to make sure I can cap out my Divine Use just by doing a bit of skilling in the workroom and just waiting for people to throw the Divine Use down. If I'm going to be doing a skill which is related to an urn, I would start buying urns now because hopefully they don't spike too much and you can get a pretty decent deal as well. If you really want to sort of be cost effective and save your time, you can actually make your own urns as well. And not only will you be saving a significant amount of money, if you decide you enjoy it and you want to make more, urns on the lead up to a double XP are going to be extremely expensive because people want that extra 20% XP if they're going to be doing skilling. Now the big one really is resource collecting. You've got 4 weeks now to go and collect resources while they're sort of starting to tick up and reach a premium in terms of their price. Now there's a couple of ways to look at it really. You could go and get crafting supplies ready where you're going to go kill dragons and collect hides. You could also go and farm. Herb lore is going to be a massive way for people to train, and it's always one which always seems to go up. So there's multiple things with herbs. You want to pick certain potions. All herbs are going to make money growing, but you want to focus on the ones which are really going to go up in price. Things which are related to either overloads. Overloads are solid. That's how people train their herb lore XP. But also, if you look at the higher tier potions like Vuln Bombs, any ingredients related to Vuln Bombs will normally go very high. Or things like Power Burst or stuff like that, they are generally quite good. And as we've mentioned with previous herb lore videos, if you can make the things leading up to like an extreme potion, or the potions required for the dinosaur potions, or if you make primal pulp, that is a fantastic way to make some profit because people are going to pay for convenience. They're not going to spend as much time getting the stuff ready because you can go and PVM, do Slayer, and you can go and make GP a lot quicker than actually making these resources. But if you've got AFK time, maybe you're a low level, if you were to go and get these resources for people, you can sell them at a premium because people will pay a premium rather than actually collecting them themselves. So again, herbs, herb lore secondaries, you have the bomb vial potions, you have the crystal flasks for people making combination potions as well. You have things like raw food, not so much as big as what all the other things are, but raw food is still worthwhile. People will still do that. One real interesting one as well, I'm very interested to see the price of the new Eternal Magical Logs. Because the fact you can sort of do a burial armor effect and get insane XP, I'm very interested to see how people go in terms of fletching and what they're going to do for their fletching method and just how good XP that's going to be. So me personally, I have a pretty decent stack of Eternal Logs I've got from the past month. And the price they're sort of going for at the minute, they have gone down a bit to 3.2k. I'm debating stocking up on some because the XP you can get from those is crazy. Not only that as well, things like smithing, dart tips, whether dart tips are going to go up in price because people want to have quick fletching XP. For me, 432 GP each for a rune dart is incredible value. And especially on my lower accounts, 7 Day Bond, who will be back for its first double XP in a long time. That's a very good way to bank a skill. There's not many skills now you're going to spend GP on to actually get, so I think fletching could be a good one to put the GP on. And you'll make money back with fletching just by doing the various like bolts like the Onyx and the Ascendry, which we talked about on the other day. But yeah, herbs, herb lore secondaries, we have urns, the vials, whether that's flasks or the bomb vials. Making frames for construction, again, a very solid one, and it's probably how I've made considerable, it must be a build plus now I've made from frames. You've seen me do it on all my different accounts when I'm doing my Road to Bond series. Frames are an incredible way to make GP, and in terms of like escaping free to play in that series, I basically got 99 construction just by making frames and selling them for an enormous profit. So yeah, that's how that went. But for me, I wasn't too impressed with frames last time. I think herb lore made me the most GP. But what you need to be doing over the next couple of weeks, if you're looking to skill, you need to be checking margins. Certain things, certain potions can perform better than others. So for me, over the past couple of double XP weeks, super attacks have always outperformed every other potion to a point where I'm pretty sure I was selling super attacks for 12k each. And if you know anything about the super attack like Perb and the secondary, you could probably buy a nearer to the knife nuke for about 1.5k. the profits I was getting from super attacks was crazy. So again, check your margins, focus on stuff like that, and you will be pretty much there. You want to also get a plan for your own double XP. If you're going to be doing skills, sort of identify how many of the item you need, whether it's 10,000 overload supplies or 10,000 bars or whatever it is, so you know roughly how much GP you need to make. And then once you fit that part, you can just buy your supplies and then make sure you utilize your time as well. Never go into a double XP without a plan, because without a plan, you can be wasting time. And if you're wasting time, you're wasting XP as well. Now, I'm not going to hammer you guys with information. It was mainly just to let you guys know a double XP is coming. Smithing as well. Ores at the minute are a crazy price, and I imagine bars are going to pick up. They had a little bit of a slump over the past week or two, but I imagine now the double XP has been announced, demand's going to go up because people are very much buying smithing supplies. Smithing supplies have been going up for months now, and now there's going to be a big pull on resources. I imagine the bar is going to go up even more. So AFK mining is, to me, in my opinion, is going to be the best AFK method for now. Archaeology prices are just a little bit off at the minute, which is why I think that mining, as long as you pick the right ore, again, check your margins and stuff like that, and also smelting the bars, you can make some serious profits. I moved into Dark Amica because I thought the money was better. It is better. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing as well. Don't ignore smithing. Don't ignore smithing supplies. But again, we'll catch up on all that in separate videos. We're going to be doing different videos for all the skills and kind of do a talk through guide or video like this. Again, it'll probably be sat at the Grand Exchange. We'll probably be checking margins, and I'll give you guys my advice on what I would recommend and recommend you guys to do. But yeah, double XP, plenty of content to come relating to that as well. I'm going to release 7-day bond into the double XP world. We've got 4 weeks to go and make some bank, and hopefully we can claw back some of the GP we didn't get before the end of the series. But that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel. Again, like I said, plenty of videos coming your way, so make sure to hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss any of it coming forward. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys very soon in the next video.